Hello, I'm Brenda O'Donnell with InspiredLivingByBrenda.com, offering you insights and inspirations to help you create and live the life you want. Today's topic is going to be gratitude. For those of you who know me, you often hear me say have an attitude of gratitude. I truly believe, based on the experience of my life, that this is the single most important thing to help to cultivate more happiness and more contentment in our lives. But what do most of us do? We go around all day, we complain about all the things we don't like in our lives. That job with the nasty boss, maybe the relationship that isn't working out quite the way we wanted it to, or maybe our financial situation is a little bit less than what we want. But rather than going around and saying what we don't like and what's not right in our lives, maybe we can start to focus on what is right. By doing so, we're focusing our energies in that direction, which is going to help to bring more of those things into our life. So having an attitude of gratitude really is one of the most important ways we can fight off depression, we can fight off fear in our lives, and start to create more abundance and more happiness. How are you going to do this? For me, I started a gratitude journal probably about 3 years ago. So every morning when I get up, I sit down and write 5 things I'm grateful for. 4 of those things may be good things. Things like I'm happy for my family, I'm thankful to live close to the beach, I'm thankful to be doing what I love and loving what I do. But then I also include one thing that's a challenge in my life, maybe something that I'm struggling with. Because without challenges and without struggles, I wouldn't have the opportunity for growth. Finding that silver lining even in the challenges and finding an opportunity to have gratitude there has greatly increased my capacity to grow, to learn life's lessons, and become closer to who I really am, to become closer to the authentic being that I am. So I encourage you to get a gratitude journal. It doesn't have to be fancy schmancy. It can be just a simple notebook. Another thing that I encourage you to do, because gratitude is like a muscle. It's something that needs to be practiced. It needs to be utilized in order to strengthen it. So maybe throughout your day, pick 1 or 2 activities where when you do those, you can pause and give a moment of gratitude. For me, whenever I go through a red light, or stop at a red light, I should say, and also when I pull into a parking spot, I always take pause and think to myself one thing that I'm very grateful for. By doing so, I found that it started running over into other areas of my life, not at just these times, but at all the times. So that now throughout the day, I'm constantly giving gratitude. I'm constantly giving thanks for all the things in my life. So I encourage you to do the same. Thank you so much for listening. Always have an attitude of gratitude. Check out my website at InspiredLivingByBrenda.com. You can also like and follow me on Facebook for daily posts of inspiration and insight. If you have any questions, you can always call me at 386-957-9221. And until we meet again, have an attitude of gratitude.